Welcome to Audio Addiction. My name is Brandon. We have Miscreant with us today, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Cool. Well, I'm Harvey, and I'm the vocalist.
I'm Massive, I play guitar.
And I'm Jake, and I'm the bassist.
Awesome, guys. So my first question is, how'd you start out the band? How'd you get your members?
Probably better. Yeah, I was going to say. Well, all first started like a couple of years back, just over 2 years ago now. I basically finished an old band, and me and Massey, we're from the same city up in Scotland called Aberdeen, and basically I had this idea to start this band that was a little bit darker and heavier than anything else I'd ever done before. So I went and got sort of like Massey together. And then basically I got together with our original drummer, a guy called Kieran Smith, who was really good. And then we went to go work with a producer called George Christie. And then we spent about, in total, like 3 weeks writing and recording the first record, which was Live and Death. So that was awesome, amazing experience. George was awesome to work with as well. And then later on, as we started like getting the EP and that together for release, obviously we all like sort of were like, yeah, we need to finish and get like a final lineup for this before we even consider properly doing shows. And then after that, I went searching for a bassist, and then here comes Jake. We actually originally had another guitarist as well, but then along the line with shows and that, it just worked out better to be like a four-piece with us, with our original drummer at the time. And then at the start of the year, our original drummer, he left, and then we went and got George, who unfortunately can't be with us just now. And then, yeah, here we are.
That's awesome. I think it's really cool. Did you, like, you mentioned you had a prior band to this. What made you shift into this sort of darker, more direction in terms of, like, musical stuff?
In all honesty, it was because, like, my band before this, we were like, I mean, we were kind of like, we were heavy, but we were more like sort of like post-hardcore sort of band, I'd say. So like, I always like loved bands that had that aggression and like pure emotion to their music, like say like Slipknot, and even bands at the time like Sworn In, and bands like Villains or Youth Forever as they're called, and like Barrier and stuff like that. I was always heavily influenced by them. So basically, I just wanted to put together this sound that was just something that just felt pure emotion. It was just so much aggression. Like, the subject of all our songs is all about different concepts of fear.
Okay.
It's basically each song, like, for example, in an EP, it connects. So it's like a story from start to finish. So it's like, if you actually like read through the lyrics of our songs, from the first song to the end, it actually makes sense. But with our music in the EP as well, we made it so that the EP, when you listen to it, the start is also the end. So if you listen to it on a loop, it sounds like, yeah, it does literally go in a loop. But no, yeah, and it was kind of just, it felt like when we started creating this, like it kind of, we had ideas, obviously, stuff like Slipknot going off really heavy, aggressive. And as we progressed, it just turned into this sinister force of just pure emotion, anger, and energy. And it was like, some of the parts in the songs when we were doing it were just like, fuck, that's fucking heavy, and we just couldn't believe it. But yeah, man, that's about it.
Nice. Next question, guys. Since you're kind of from the UK area, what are some favorite venues you guys like to go catch a show at or play at?
Definitely Rock City and Nottingham's one. That's sort of like our local go-to hub.
Yeah, that's an awesome venue.
Awesome bands play there like every month, and yeah, it's not too far to go either.
There's also another awesome venue in Nottingham, which is actually connected to Rock City. It's called Rescue Rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really big room, like lots of bands, like say like Bring Me, Architects, loads of bands even from like the US and that as well came over.
Definitely a good place we played.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's an awesome place. The sound is amazing. We played a show last month in Lincoln in the UK.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We played a venue there called The Circle, and when we went there, we didn't really know what to expect, but the sound of it was insane. It was so good. Yeah.
Great.
Awesome. Next question, guys. I think you kind of delved into it, but maybe you can go a little bit further. What are some of your musical influences?
Massey, you go first.
For me, most of my influences come from like classic rock.
Okay.
in things from the 80s. I've not really delved much into metal for influence. I'm influenced by, say, Steve Clark from Def Leppard. He's the reason I started playing guitar in the first place, and just all that sort of melodic Def Leppard sort of riffs and stuff. That's what I'm sort of inspired by.
I've always been inspired by like more punky kind of side of things. I used to listen to a lot of hardcore music back in my early teens, and bands like Nirvana were the ones that like paved the way for me to want to play music. And so I've always been into like aggressive, hard-hitting music. Then Miscreant came along, fits the bill. It was perfect. The challenge at the time as well. It's developed me as a player. Just yeah, that's it. That's me really.
Yeah, see, for me, I just say a lot of mine are like kind of like new metal influences, like stuff like Slipknot, Linkin Park. I remember as a kid, like one of my favorite bands as well was Limp Bizkit.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like I seen them live like 6 years ago for the first time. And it was like one of the best shows I've ever been to. Like I just remember always like watching them on TV and like hearing stuff like break stuff come on.
Oh yeah.
It was such a heavy, hard-hitting song, and then with stuff like Slipknot, I mean, who can't love the first self-titled and like Iowa and stuff like that? And then definitely like some other influences. Like I'm even influenced by bands that aren't metal, like The Fray, the Goo Goo Dolls, even like My Chemical Romance, more from like a lyrical perspective. But yeah, all incredible different bands that have all inspired.
Awesome. Next question, kind of a follow-up to influences. What have been some bands that you've been jamming more recently?
Jake.
I'm all on the Shikari hype at the minute.
Okay.
I think they've been touring over in the States recently, right?
Yeah, I think they're coming in the States next year. Pretty sure.
Early next year, yeah. You should go and check them out if you get the chance, man. They are killing it.
Massey?
What am I jamming just now? I've been really getting back
Probably
into
some classics.
Yeah. I've been getting back into Pearl Jam this week.
Ooh, okay.
Pearl Jam, you literally can't beat.
Yeah, it sort of changes every week.
Yeah.
What my favourite sort of band is. Just depends what sort of mood I'm in, to be honest. Yeah, Pearl Jam this week.
See, I have to say, mine's a little bit strange actually as well. So, like, I've been jamming lots of The Fray, of course, but I've been listening to this new band called. You ever heard of My Enemies and I?
Yeah.
They just released their new album. It's absolutely insane. I've been jamming some stuff like Dark Complex.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, Dark Complex as well. And I've actually been jamming a lot of like old school Slipknot as well, like Untitled and Iowa. Like every time I hear stuff like My Plague comes on, I'm just like, I feel like some songs like My Plague, and even going to some of the later ones like Duality, there are those songs that you hear that you just wish you wrote.
Yeah.
They're just like those songs that you're just like, so good. I wish I wrote that song. It's so good.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with this band because they're from the UK. Loathe, they're on Sharptones. They're killer. I'm excited to see them. They're actually going to be touring the US with Wage War come next month, so I'm really excited to see them because I've been like on that new record so much, so I'm excited to see them. But
yeah, man, seriously, like Load, like around here, obviously it's awesome to hear that they're massive in the US, but yeah, we actually played a show with them.
Oh, sick.
Back in, was it August? August, I think
it was.
Yeah, when we played with them, it was insane. They're a great,
Insane.
yeah, they're a great live band, and like they're like the nicest dudes as well. So like when you go there and see them, you're gonna get a good surprise, but everything they do is really good, man.
Okay, I'm definitely stoked because like that whole lineup is so good too. So like I'm already ready. So, but next question, guys, a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what song would it be?
Ooh, that's interesting because we've actually like been on this subject recently. Like we were talking about like sort of like bringing back like sort of like an older sort of new metal song. So we were actually recently talking about like Massey first brought it up actually about doing Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's funny you asked that because obviously like what we said before, Slipknot and like bands like Limp Bizkit and that are just absolutely killer. But then when Limp Bizkit was like Break Stuff, it was like wow, we have to do that.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting to put a Miscreant darker
Yeah.
spin, but keep the bounciness.
Yeah, of course, like the bounciness of
Yeah,
it.
that'd be real sick.
You guys are definitely gonna have to do that one. I'd like to see your take on it, your spin on it for sure.
Yeah, like we're pretty close with our producer and that as well. So like we see him quite often. So it's like the sort of thing where we could just go and like say jam out a song and just do it in a day. So it's probably something we're gonna record and maybe release for free just for fun or something like that.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Next question, guys. Another fun one. Of course, favorite food to eat.
Oh,
What do I
I
like?
think we've maybe got the same
I know.
answer.
I think we do
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I had some rice pudding last night. That was good. Do you have rice pudding in the States? Yeah, do you get
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That shit's good.
Right. Okay.
You ever had macaroni? With macaroni, no.
Macaroni.
Macaroni. There you go.
Yeah,
man.
so weird, man. I tell you.
Right. So.
Ours are the same, innit?
Right. Okay. Should we just go 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, go for
Right.
it.
3, 2, 1. Tacos. That's it. That's it. Tacos.
I make the best fucking tacos.
Like, he really
They're so
does.
good.
Like it's like a twice a month sort of thing for us. Like me and Massey, we live together.
Sometimes not. Not like
So-
that though.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
yeah. But yeah, so like twice a month is probably like our special meal. So
I retract my
Special
statement
meal.
to
Special
rice
meal.
pudding.
Are you on tacos?
I
Rick?
retract
Yeah,
my
yeah.
I'm going tacos. Three-way
taco,
tacos.
three-way taco.
Three-way
Yeah.
taco. Nice, guys. Next question. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, who would it be?
Ooh.
Someone like Sid Wilson from Slipknot would be cool.
Yeah,
Get him
that
doing
would
some
be cool.
Scratching underneath on a bit of a track.
That's a
one day.
great
That
shout,
would be
actually.
sick.
That's a great shout. There's so many good people actually. You got anyone in mind?
I'm just going to go big. I'd love to collab with Slash.
Slash means
There,
Miscreant.
there you go.
Imagine that.
No.
I guess I have to say someone like going down similar routes as him with like Corey Taylor would be sick. Such a distinctive like vocalist as well. So
That'd be. I feel like that would work well, just because with your sort of darker styling, and I know Slipknot has that sort of darker styling to their music as well. I feel like that would be a cool pairing as well. Also, Slash would be dope because, like, come on, he's like a legend, so that'd be sick. Maybe both. That'd be even sick. I mean, that'd be ridiculous. But next question, guys. If you could play another musical instrument besides the one you know how to play, what would it be and why?
I play a bit of the banjo. Banjo.
Okay.
I would say I'd actually really like to learn drums. Drums are awesome. I love watching drummers. Like, if anything, they're the most interesting like position to watch. If I'm honest, like watching like our old drummer was like the best, and then like when we got George as well, it was like such a different style. It's so interesting to like see like, yeah, drummers are just amazing, man. Honestly, that would be the one.
I definitely love to play the saxophone.
Ooh. Okay.
That's interesting.
I love madness and like old school ska sort of stuff.
Alright.
So love jamming some of that.
Bit smooth jazz.
Oh yeah, something else.
That's
Yeah.
smooth jazz. He's gonna have a smooth jazz like solo artist album. I just know it. It's coming.
Nothing wrong with jazz myself.
No, not all. Not all.
There we go, guys. Next question. I don't know how big of a video game fans you guys are, but I usually ask this question. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Mine has to be Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Has to be. Like, that's like, I recently like bought a PS4 with like Assassin's Creed Unity, Syndicate. I'm gonna get Origin, and honestly, those like games with Ezio were the best. So has to be him. Has to be him.
The last game I actually even properly played was Red Dead Redemption about 5 years ago.
Oh,
I'd have to go with John Marston.
Great choice though. That was a great game.
Yes.
I think I'd like to be Spyro the Dragon.
Oh,
Ooh, real classic. I like that. I like that answer, guys. Next question. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show?
And Shikari.
That is a hard one. There's so many choices. One that really stood out to me was 2 years ago when me and Massey and some friends we went to go see Bring Me the Horizon. It was when they were touring That's the Spirit, and I heard a lot of mixed reviews about them live. And when we went into the venue, it was in Doncaster, around here. We literally went in, and like when they came on, it was just from start to finish, wow, like mesmerized by them.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was in like looked like a gym hall sort of, didn't it? It was in
Yeah,
like a leisure centre.
yeah, it was weird, but amazing nonetheless. Amazing nonetheless, because it was Bring Me the Horizon.
Of course.
But yeah, they're an incredible band. Honestly, that was awesome. That was one of the ones that stood out the most, I'd say.
Nice. You have one?
For live performances, actually, I went to see Motley Crue on the final tour
Oh,
2 years ago.
That's a good one.
Holy shit! Like flamethrowers, they had a drum roller coaster. Tommy Lee went above the crowd on a roller coaster on the fucking drums. It was just fucking insane.
That is wild.
Yeah, that was
That's
something.
That sounds sick, actually. That sounds really good.
Awesome, guys. Next question. If you could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Ooh.
I guess we'll have to go.
You can include yourself, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel like everyone in the band would have
Should
a
we all
different
just
answer.
pick a
Yeah.
band for the lineup?
I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So what, are we like opening the show?
Yeah, we'll open.
We'll headline.
No, we'll. Sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll headline then.
Okay, so Jake, you go first.
Let's have. I put Loathe on there. You know,
Ooh.
those guys are just killing it at the minute. I'd love to get on the road with them.
Massey?
I'd love to fucking tour with Haskell and Alexander.
Ooh,
Right
okay.
Okay.
They'd be awesome on the bill.
Oh, I feel like I got a lot of pressure now to
Come
that
on.
final band. You know what? It actually have to be a band called The Plot and You.
Ooh, yeah. Oh,
Always been a massive fan, and everything Landon toured right is absolute gold. Seriously, like I listened to all the solo stuff as well, and just I've seen like loads of like live footage of them. But when the last time they came to the UK, I didn't get a chance to see them, and I was so gutted about it. But yeah, for real, I think that would
Next
be
time, man.
yeah, next time. I think that would be amazing. The Plot and You are like insane.
yeah, you definitely need to see them. I've seen them probably like 3 or 4 times, and just each time they get better and better. So if there was one band that I'd recommend you guys to go see is Plot and You. Landon's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
Like it was their album, Could You Watch Your Children Burn? Like that was such an inspiring album. Like it was just so real, so much aggression, and I felt like, especially at that time, a few years back when it first came out, there was no one that even had a record that sounded anything like that. And just everything they do is like, even when they released the new single, Feel Nothing, I was just like, it's absolutely insane. It's so good.
yeah, they're definitely on like another level in terms of like up and coming bands, I would say.
Oh, dude, yeah, for real.
But next
Especially,
question.
you know, like Fearless as well.
Oh yeah, and I think that's huge for them too, because I know that they were on. They were on Stay Sick, the Attila Franz, his label, and then they went to Fearless. I think they're definitely going to be much bigger now that they're on Fearless. So,
For sure, dude.
but next question, guys, fun one. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
That's a hard one. I know favorite movie is favorite TV show. That's a hard one.
My favorite TV show and a favorite movie.
I think our favorite TV show might be the same, actually.
Go on then.
Okay.
Take favorite TV show.
Okay, favorite TV show.
3, 2, 1.
Game of Thrones. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So. Yeah.
What's your
Oh,
favorite?
Game of Thrones though. Game of Thrones.
So good.
Yeah. What's yours?
Coronation Street. Man.
Oh, there you go. British classic. Coronation Street.
It's a British soap opera. I don't know why, but I'm like addicted to it at the minute. So
You should check it out. It's,
It's,
Coronation Street,
It's,
get on,
it's
man.
interesting.
Okay, I'll have to give it. I'll have to give it a watch.
Jake.
favorite. You know, I have to go with the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, what?
I can't pick
Okay.
one.
I feel
It's just
that's cheating a bit.
masterpiece.
Okay, but it's fine. It's
Just
fine.
one.
It's fine.
Just one. The
Just one.
2000s.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's good.
That battle at the end, that was something else.
Definitely, yeah. Massey?
Yeah, it's a good film.
Favorite film? I feel like it's an Adam Sandler one. For me.
Yeah, I feel like it changes all the time. I watched Rocky the other day, and
Ooh,
then
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I haven't seen that in a while, and I forgot how good it was. There you go.
My favorite film has to be Donnie Darko.
Ooh, okay. I
Oh,
had
one
a
of my
feeling you were
favorite.
gonna say that. For some
Yeah.
reason, I was like, he's gonna
It's just
pick...
that. It's just that vibe, man.
Yeah, it's that vibe that I was getting. I was like, Donnie Darko, it's gotta be that or something like it. That's cool.
Am I that predictable? Apparently so. I actually named my rabbit Frank after Frank.
Ooh, okay.
He just stands out in the garden and talks to you.
Yeah, exactly the same.
There we go. Next question, guys. If you could only listen to one album for a month straight, what album would it be?
That's a hard one. A month. I mean, it's not the fact that it's for a month. It's the fact that there's so many great albums.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
I jammed when Loads album came out this year. I jammed that for a solid month at least, maybe 2. Like, just constant. Anytime I was going to listen to that, straight on my phone, boom, Load, just again and again and again.
I'd say mine would actually have to be 3 Cheers by My Chemical Romance.
Classic.
Absolutely love that album. Probably my favourite out of all of them as well.
I don't know. I'm moving Liam Gallagher's new album just now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
but yeah, good choice,
Yeah,
good choice, yeah.
I could listen to that for a month.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Cool,
I like that. And lastly, guys, tell me about Miscreant, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Cool. Well, they can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Miscreant UK, and Facebook, just type in Miscreant, or actually the at's actually officially Miscreant UK as well, so it's pretty much Miscreant UK everywhere and you'll find us. So next couple of months we've got a show
You've
this...
got to mention the website.
Oh yes, we only recently, by the way, we released our website, which is www.miscreantofficial.com. Cool. So there you go. Resume. So yeah, this show, next show, is in Derby on Friday. It's with a band called Sworn Monks. You ever heard of them?
I have not, actually. No.
They're pretty sick. Yeah, definitely check them out. So they've been doing a little UK run, and we're supporting them on the Derby Day. And then on the 26th, we're playing like a day festival called Tech Habilitation, which we're super stoked for. Yeah, it's really good. Like they do one main festival every year. Like it's pretty sick. Last year, actually, no, I can't remember who headlined last year, but this year they had North Lane headline, so it's pretty sick. So yeah, we're playing with a really sick band that we've played most of our gigs with actually, called Borders.
Yeah.
If you've not heard, definitely check them out.
Yep.
Yeah, amazing. Cool. Yeah, it's actually funny because we worked out the other day that we've actually played more of our gigs with them than gigs without them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's awesome. Like we always love playing with those dudes, so it's amazing. So yeah, that's on the 26th. On the 1st of December, our new single, which we have a video for coming out, is called Let Tomorrow Die, which we cannot wait to release because we feel like kind of the stuff we're working for just now is quite different from our first EP, so this is like an in-between like song to kind of bridge people over to that sort of new sound but still keep the aspects of our old sound. But yeah, that'll be out everywhere: iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, like everywhere. Pretty much download or stream on the 1st of December. We will have more news on later music early next year to be released, but until then, that's all we can say for now.
There we go. Well, definitely go check out Miscreants. There will be links in the description. Go check out their website because that's the most important thing.
That is the most, definitely.
That is number one. Most
Number
important
one
thing.
part.
Go check out their website, then go follow them on social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Go give them a like. Go give them a subscribe on YouTube. And if you enjoy this interview and any of the other stuff that we do, make sure to subscribe as well. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. And thanks, of course, to Miscreant for coming on, chatting.
Yeah, for having
And
us.
I hope to see you guys in the States, maybe in 2018. You know, who knows? So
Hey, who
Well,
knows?
never say never, right?
Yeah, exactly.
there we go. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.